Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be continuing my retrograde planet series, and I'm going to be dissertating and talking about Jupiter retrograde in a natal horoscope. Now, somebody that has Jupiter retrograde, they may have a belief system where they don't necessarily believe in things that are providential or fortuitous. They believe strongly that they generate their own luck, maybe. This person may be more about premeditation, about planning ahead, a little bit more stern and serious-minded disposition, might not show the jovial, optimistic qualities of Jupiter quite as readily. They don't necessarily believe in receiving luck. As I stated before, they believe about maybe generation of luck based on their own efforts and not necessarily being in the right place at the right time. They may believe in strong, dogged, persistent effort to gain the things that they want in life. Their philosophies may be somewhat unorthodox or different and unique. They might seek out their own beliefs as opposed to what's extrinsic or what is maybe said by other people. This could be a person that generates, I guess you could say, their own optimism, their own exuberance from within, as opposed to maybe someone that's like a motivational guru or from other people in general. This person may experience delays associated perhaps with religion, spirituality, long journeys, things that are connected with the abstract mind and higher education. As far as religion, maybe this person takes time to find that right congregation that is good for him or her. People that have Jupiter retrograde, this will not generally will not be as intense as the personal planets on average. Well, generally, I think it may be the time basically during the years in it's like 120 days, about 4 months that Jupiter stays in retrograde motion on per year. So this is like about 33% of people are going to have that, and that's what makes this a little bit less intense as opposed to the personal planets. It's almost more like a generational, maybe not a generational influence, but it's more collective as opposed to somebody that has a retrograde planet connected with a personal planet, or a personal retrograde planet, I should say. This could also be somebody that doesn't really show their expansive, their optimistic, jubilant side so readily to others. This could be more internalized, and people that have this may experience that enthusiasm inwardly, but maybe doesn't come out on the surface as much as somebody that was to have Jupiter in direct motion in their natal chart. Their own moral compass may be somewhat unique as opposed to the average person. I mean, not the average person, but maybe as opposed to somebody that would have Jupiter direct in their natal horoscope. There might be some vacillation even in connection with exuberance, optimism. Perhaps this person might experience their enthusiasm perhaps in spurts. It might be somewhat distorted, may express a lot at one moment, and then at the next moment maybe doesn't really express it that much, or goes through strong periods of not really expressing it at all practically. So a lot of this depends on the house placement that Jupiter is in. If somebody, say, has Jupiter in the 6th house and it's retrograde, this could be somebody that might be strongly reluctant in showing perhaps not just their enthusiasm in general, but may suppress this even more so maybe at things that are connected with work-related or health-related things. They might have a strong seriousness more that is connected with this more so than the average person. This is somebody that may not just maybe reluctant not just to express their enthusiasm, but maybe even their own their philosophies that are associated with sixth house matters. If somebody say has Jupiter retrograde in the seventh house, this could be a person that maybe might have a hard time in expressing that expansive side, that exuberant side, in association with relationships and partnerships in their life. And this is could be a person that, say, with a significant other, for example, may show that a stronger serious disposition with that partner, as opposed to somebody that were to have Jupiter in direct motion in their natal chart in the seventh house. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Jupiter retrograde in the natal chart. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about Saturn retrograde in the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.